Hey guys, welcome to Let's Go Catch Some Snaps. And today I was planning to go out this week, do some backcountry fishing. So what I did is I got my reel and I started to inspect it, lubricated it, and you see it's completely lubricated. And just at this point in time, while I have everything out, I make sure that everything is not binding. I lubricated the arms, make sure they're folding properly when I want to put my reel away. Alright, so everything needs to be perfect. See? Everything works perfect. And then you lubricate it. Make everything work perfect, and then I'm checking the whole thing out. And when I'm done with the lubrication process, right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dry it out. Dry it all out. Make sure that I leave a residue of oil on the reel, because this is, it keeps it from rusting. A lot of reels you see out there that are all rusted out. That's because, people just don't, lubricate their reels. Every time I get my fishing rod back, I make sure that, I wash it with fresh water. But at the same time, guys, you got to maintain your reel. You got to make sure that this thing works 100%. Okay, so that's one of the things that I make sure with these things, because like I said to you guys before, I don't want to lose, any fish because of, a line or a reel being defective. I'd rather replace the reel, than lose a big fish. Alright, so make sure you hear the clicker, how well it works. I'll make sure the drag works as well too. Okay, you see the drag is working perfectly fine. Then we're going to go get the line right now and put in this thing. I bought a fishing line for this reel, and I don't know the name of the line, but it's been one of the best lines that I've ever purchased in my life. And I'm going to look now and try to see if I find it, because it has been an amazing fishing line for this. So stay tuned. Alright, so I personally sought after this fishing line. Not because I knew the name of the line or anything else, but I went specifically to ask professional fishermen and older people than I, that have been involved with fishing in the mangroves and stuff like that, because that's mainly what, I use this fishing rod for. And sometimes I've even used it out in, in the deeper water, okay? And I've caught snappers, groupers, all this type of stuff. So I asked the older gentleman, if they could lead me to a fishing line that, I'll be able to use, and it would have resistance in the, the water against, barnacles, rocks, branches, things that you would normally find in the roots, in the mangroves and stuff. And as I was talking to this guy, he said, listen, because I was looking for the stern fishing line and all these things. He says, hey, listen, have you tried this fishing line? I said, well, honestly, I've never used it before. But after I used it, guys, I think this is the ultimate, a fishing line, especially where you have, things that are obstructions and things that could cut your line. And let me just show you what it is. It's a P line. The P line, and this is the fluorocarbon coated P line clear. It's the ultra thin black light visible. This line, guys, I have tested myself, and I am amazed at the results. So it's made in Japan. The line is made in Japan, and you know, most of the lines that are made in Japan are very good. So these guys are, you know, really into fishing, jigging, you know, slow pitch jigging, all these kind of stuff. So far, I honestly haven't had a break on this line, other than that I have to cut it because of, you know, for whatever reason. But I haven't had a fish actually break this line. So I strongly recommend it. So, and listen, I'm not getting endorsed by this line or anything. If it wouldn't work for me, I wouldn't tell you it worked. But I'm very, very happy with this fishing line. Share, like, and subscribe. Let's go catch some snaps. Shout out to Justin, Andrew, King, and Joe.